Back in the house, BGG chat. What's going on? How you guys doing today in the BGG world? What's going on, David? We got Mr. David, Mr. King David in the building today.
King David's got them guns. He ain't playing.
I wonder why we got those guns. So David, let me ask you, how long you been a buff?
Whoa.
Come on, man. Give us a little flex. Come on, brother. Give us a little flex.
Yeah, a little bit. You know what I mean? What's it called? It's been about, I ain't gonna lie, like probably about 13 years, 14 years. It's been a long time.
Okay. All right. So you're doing physical training. Tell us about. Give us the name of your outfit and how long you and where you're located. Which some of the things you like to work with clients on.
I like to work with clients on everything. Anything that goes is whatever they things they want to achieve. If it's body transformation, or if they're trying to get ready for season, or that we're based out of Rialto.
Okay. Legends, let me go ahead and show you this lady real quick because I'm proud of it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her up there. So yeah, we're in the studio right now. Man, here going crazy. I know it's a little bit tough today because the music is off, and normally we had that thing through the roof. You know what
I mean? Yeah. All right. So what made you get into the physical training aspect of fitness?
It's what originally my interest sparked from it being what's left. You know what I mean? After playing sports for like 20 years, whether it was track, football, or whatever else you did, the thing you learn the most from it is discipline, and then how to work. And then you learn all the different, different things as far as fitness. And then I also took classes and stuff like that in college and stuff. And then I went on my journey after, I got tired of working for everybody else,
Yeah. So what's kind of cool now in entrepreneurship, you see The Rock, you see Kevin Hart, a lot of folks say, E.T. Eric Thomas. Everybody talk about, getting up. Even myself, I'm normally, I get in there to do some boxing or spin around 5 something in the morning. And, and we got classes that start at 4:30. And it's something about that early morning, man.
That's technically the time you're supposed to be up. Supposed to be up at 3:30. Up at 3:30. You're supposed to be midday around 12. That's where you're supposed to have a siesta break, go lay down, take a nap, get up and knock out that PM.
Okay. But so Kimmy was telling me about she told me about the I'm listening. I'm trying to walk past that one because I'm not fully in compliance. I'm working to it. I'm gonna put that extra in there though. Okay. Yeah. I will come see you, man, because I like the results. Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. When it comes to David is my actual trainer, you guys. So when I would go in there and people wonder why I drove all the way from Palm Springs. Yeah. I literally took 3 hours of my day to drive to Rialto and drive back home because I knew, first off, me and David have known each other for like 15, 16, no, longer than that, about 18 years, I think, right? And so we used to go to church together, we sing in the choir, all that, right? But the one thing I know is he gets results. Absolutely. But the thing is, I know David and David knows me. And so I had to use somebody that I could trust, that knows that will push me.
You know everybody. The only person you don't know is Joe Biden. Man, I'm sitting there doing a planning session. We going through stuff, and everybody I'm putting down, she knows. I went to school. I used to watch the. This and that. I mean, she knows everybody, man. I'm like, man, just
social butterfly.
Call Kamala. Call Kamala. I know you know her too. But get to know Biden. Maybe he can give us some money.
Right. It's just being a social butterfly. But getting results is what I know from my personal self. I went to go start seeing David And within the first month, not even first month, it was like 2-3 weeks, I started seeing results. But it was like putting the time in. I was only seeing them 2 times a week, and I was seeing results already. But I was putting the energy in, and then he put me on the diet that I didn't want to comply to. And then I start complying, and I start seeing better results, and I still comply.
Let's talk about let's talk about that, because she was mentioning the no dairy. Give us your opinion on the no dairy, the vegan. I'm looking. I'm like, girl, you better eat. You better eat this. Okay, what he say? You better eat this. But she
Nope.
give us that, man. Tell us about the vegan. Tell us about the non-dairy. Give us all that, man.
Like, okay, I'm gonna just say it like this simply. Like, food is powerful. Yeah, we love food. We eat food. We like how food tastes, but you gotta think it's still fuel for your body, right? So dairy doesn't process right. We're not really supposed to drink that. And then just on the opposite side of things, like when you look at it, they allow a certain amount. Look, I ain't gonna do that because that'd be just nasty. But it's not good, and it creates mucus in the body, and you don't want. And then it slows down your process. It also raises estrogen levels. So if you're trying to get the muscle to show, that ain't the way. You know what I mean? But and then it's like it was written into the food pyramid. Like, it wasn't like something that was there for a purpose. Milk is just not something we're supposed to have, but they paid for it, so they on there. You know what I mean?
What about chicken and for protein and chicken, fish, and all that?
Chicken is cool. Chicken has protein, but doesn't carry creatine. So, I mean, if you want to look for a meat, I'll say eat something smaller in portions, like 4 to 6 ounces. And you're trying to get bigger, I mean, you want something that's going to burn slower. So I would go ahead and do like a small steak or something like that. Chicken, that's cool. I do mainly fish because I like to stay choppy season time all around. You know what I mean? So I eat more like a pescatarian, but I do like vegan proteins and stuff like that. So it's just like I'm conscious of what I'm doing. I do have my days, but it's gonna look wilder than what it is. Mm-hmm. I mean, if I do have like something that's a little bit overboard, like a burger or something, which I never really do, and it's just like I'm just showing that I can eat it or something like that, like a food challenge or something like that, I'm probably not gonna finish it. But you're gonna see that I ate it, you know what I mean? But it's not gonna have cheese because I can't do cheese. And I'm gonna try to get either the best beef I possibly can, or I'll probably lean more towards like a Wagyu or a bison or something like that.
Okay, let me ask you this: how do you substitute pizza? Because I've been really trying to. I've gotten rid of a lot of dairy. Every once in a while now, I'll slip. Right, I might have one day a week. I might have dairy. I've pretty much got rid of most bread. I'm not 100 though. I've had some good weeks where I'm running nice and lean, and you can feel it, but then there's other days where a brother just gets weak. So I don't really eat many sweets at all. Right? Or really don't eat much sweets at all. But again, maybe once a week, I'm gonna fall prey to a chocolate chip cookie with some nuts in it or something. But I'm just trying to walk past that. But tell me about, man, the whole pizza thing. And I know that they've been trying to come up with the cauliflower and this and that and the other. But to me, it's like, if you don't have no cheese on that bad boy, we're trying to stay away from that, right? How do you do that? Or you just hey, I'm just done with it.
Me personally, I'm just done with it because it's like if you like even if you go cauliflower crust, if I was to do pizza, I'm gonna do probably the regular crust, and I'm probably gonna go to one of these places that have like the vegan cheese. It's not gonna melt the same. It's not gonna be the same. It's going to still be carbs. It's going to still be a lot of carbs, but they do have the vegan cheese, and then you just got to watch what you put on it. But most of the time I don't do pizza. I don't do cauliflower crust because, oh my bad. I don't do cauliflower crust because cauliflower crust is bonded most of the time. If you read that little package, it's bonded with cheese. So it kind of eliminates the purpose. It's not vegan at all. It got cheese in that thing. You know what I mean? Huh?
No, go ahead. You on the road, brother.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I wouldn't do the cauliflower pizza crust. I would try to just do like a regular, something flat, like a flatbread. Try to, if I'm gonna have the extra carbs, for me it's not a problem because of my body type. But for people that's like just having a cheat day, I say go like flatbread, something without all that extra yeast for all that rising and stuff, and then just keep your ingredients simple, and then use a vegan cheese, and just realize it's not gonna be the same.
Man,
And
you speaking facts. I love that. No, I love that, man, because there's people out here listening, and what you just giving up good wisdom. Because a lot of times, right, we do break down and get some, yeah, flatbread. Because I'll go to Panera Bread and get me a salad and the pick two or whatever they call it. Get a
right,
salad, get a soup. But then if I'm gonna cheat, now you put me up on a game. Don't get the yeast bread. Go ahead and get a little flatbread with a
yeah,
bunch of veggies on it.
right.
You know.
It'll satisfy you momentarily. Just can't think he's not about to have you. You know what I mean? It's just like it'll be good though. It's good.
Yeah, but you know what I like is you're putting people up on game, right? Because a lot of times we start talking about fitness and bodybuilding and things of that nature,
Mhm.
but it looks like it all starts with nutrition, man.
Yeah, I do. It's definitely a big part of it. You gotta know what works for you. Smaller people, I'll be like carb up. People
Mhm.
that cut down, I'll be like no carbs. You know what I mean? So you gotta think about, what I mean, what your body type is, where you fit on that spectrum. They got other stuff like you can get your blood tested and it'll tell you exactly what you can and can't have. You know what I mean? So it's a bunch of different ways to find out. But the more you know about yourself, the easier it'll be. You know what I mean?
Great. Yeah, I got one other thing. This used to bug the crap out of me, but you said something right now that yeah, I'm 100 with you on. That is really understanding how your body works. Because a lot of times, man, I'll go to spin studio, we'll do boxing, and sometimes you have folks that just put these workouts together, right?
Mhm,
And they'll say, oh, we're gonna do boot camp and this and that and the other. So one
mhm.
time, man, I joined in this boot camp, and there was a guy who was a doctor, and we're doing all this stuff, and then the women are there, and they're doing a lot of squats and a lot of booty work and stuff. And next thing you know, it's like, look, these squats don't work for me because I'm a brother. I got thighs. Okay, I got thighs. I got booty. I don't need no more thighs. I don't need to build those areas of my body. I'm looking at slim. And there
Right,
was one woman, and she was, after a while, she was so disgusted because she got bigger in the wrong areas. You know what I mean? And she's already kind of thicker booty, thicker legs and thighs, and then she's trying to, she's really there to lean. But
right,
I was watching. After a while, the doctor, his wife shut him down and said, "No, man, this ain't working," because
right,
he was, gaining muscle on top of fat and getting thicker. And what happens is everybody, you go to these things, it's like at certain times, it's like when we go around, they say, "Oh, we're gonna do." I'm not certain. I'll substitute those exercises. I was telling the trainer, "Look, I'm gonna sub this out because my body, I know I can build muscle really quick, but
mhm,
I don't want to. If I start doing a bunch of squats, guess what? Them legs gonna get thick. That booty gonna be no, man. You know what I mean? I'm a,
right,
I'm a black man. I got that, and it's and my legs are toned because I went in there and said, okay, I'll do the Pilates thing. They said, oh, your legs, my legs are in great shape because I ski. So
right,
next thing you know, man, I got out of Pilates the next 2 days. I didn't feel no pain, man. Because that
right,
part of my body is already in alignment.
right.
But just knowing how your body responds to stuff. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, you could. It's just that's it. Like you got to know your body. If they wasn't, if they weren't, if he wasn't losing in the areas that he was looking to lose in, and his legs and stuff was just toning, and it seemed like he was probably putting muscle on top of fat. It's probably because the intensity level wasn't high enough. He might have been lifting all the weights and doing all the exercises, But the thing is, you got to elevate that heart rate, and you got to get it burning. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to cut that fat, and it don't come off like in areas. The fat is not something that you could spot work. You know what I mean? It comes off like a suit. You know what I mean? So you got to unzip that thing, get down to where you want to be. You know what I mean? Let that muscle show. Go crazy one time. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, this brother knows what he's talking about. He said it comes off like a suit.
See? Oh no, he know what he's talking about because we get results. That's the thing where when I would go in there, I told him what, I didn't have to tell him what I was looking for because he already knew. Like, I'm not going to the gym, and a lot of people will say, well, Kim, you don't need to go to the gym. Why not? Why? Yeah. Because of my size? That doesn't mean I don't need to go to the gym. It means you got to figure out what you're going for. And that's the thing. I'm not going to the gym to lose weight. Of course not. But I'm looking to tone. So he knew that already. He knew when I walked in the door, I wasn't coming to lose weight, obviously. But you know what I'm saying? But I started
full of cheeseburgers.
I need about, and that's the thing. He gave me a regimen, and I need to get back on it. I'm not even gonna like front with nobody. I keep it 100. Like, I haven't been doing everything he told me to do, but I have stayed away from as much dairy as I can. I have done that, and Rob is my witness. But other stuff, and so is our team. Like, everybody be like, "You're allergic?" No, I just can't have it. So you know what I mean? So I keep going in the process because I want to make sure that when I do go get back in the gym, it's not going to be as hard for me to be like, push away that or do that or change that. It's important, So I would say, Dave, like, you know what you're talking about. And I'm so glad that I stayed connected with you because you dropped some wisdom, and it really is self-care. Really going to the gym, going mentally, sometimes it's mental. It has to start mental, right? So it's a mental thing first, and then your body will follow. So I appreciate you because you helped me with a lot of mental stuff, but then the mental went to the body. So get stronger. So so we definitely appreciate you for getting on with us.
We're in alignment. See, I'm ready. I already got my green on. Hey man, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready.
Thursday, this right before the weekend. This is the last day we get to go to war. You know what I'm talking about? Friday we normally take off, and it's Saturday we back to business. You know what I'm talking about? That's what
Tell us where you are, and give us your info so people can reach out to you and get in there, man. And then likewise, I'm gonna have to come see you, but take it easy on a vet.
Hey, pull up. We're gonna make a plan.
You don't take it easy. I just want you to know that.
It's gonna be fun. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be fun. You're gonna enjoy it over here. We have legends, i.e. legends in Rialto. We are for Foothill and Riverside, 118 East Foothill Boulevard, Rialto, California, 92376. Lock in. I'm King David. I also got Nelly the Great here at the studio, and Killer V be on the weekend. So we being here. Big Shane being here throughout the week. Look, we going crazy. We got 5 of the top of the top. We lock in with everybody, and we ain't afraid of nothing.
Yes, sir.
On the bar, we talk about let's go.
Let's go. I love it. Real quick, Dave. So do you have a regiment of your price? Like, do you have a way that you, like, when you do your pricing, is it based on what a person is coming in to do, or how does that work?
No, if we local, if you hear you come into Legends, look, I'm gonna make it easy for everybody. If you're on a solo session, you just want to rock by yourself, learn as much as you can. You probably might want to get in and just learn what you can, get out. I could do it for 50 for a solo session. We talk about small groups, like 2 to 3. We could go ahead and I'll do it for 30 a person. Look, I'm just trying to help everybody get right. You know what I mean? But if I got to do a little bit of traveling, then, of course, the rates change a little bit. Depending on how far it'd be from 70 to 100. You know what I mean? This is my beautiful wife stinking around in the back.
Hi. Hey, wife.
What's going on?
Good look. She like, hey, girl.
Yeah, she's like, that's right. She's letting it know. That's right.
She in the building. She in the building,
She,
y'all.
she heard him talking about that money. She came over
Right.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
She's
No,
just
but-
as silly as you are. I love it.
Man.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'm coming to see you, brother, though, for real. And you got a Instagram? You want to put that out there?
Yeah, my personal Instagram is king_David_the one, all one word, THEONE. And then my studio Instagram is IE Legends or _IE Legends at Instagram.com. Lock in. All the trainers is on there. We go up on Saturdays. So if anybody want to jump in on one of them super Saturdays and go crazy, hey, that'll be the day. You have 5 of the top trainers in the area to go ahead and lock in with. We all kicking out information, showing how to do things, showing how to target certain muscles. We go crazy on Saturdays. It's love. But it's always a teaching moment. So that's what we here
Stay
for.
on me, K-Day. Stay on me. I'm gonna get back in there.
I love his energy, man. Okay. We'll talk. I'm gonna come in, but I'm you know, the folks that know me know I am gonna show up. Now,
Man.
Yes.
Now, if you get, how much torture I let you put me through, that's another story.
Look, it's gonna be work. I'm gonna say that it is gonna be work, but
It's gonna be worth it.
I ain't gonna be tender when I come in there. I ain't gonna be tender. I'll come in and right.
This is the funnest hard work you've ever had in your life.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
he's straight dog. I love it.
We appreciate you, David, for coming in and blessing the people with your knowledge. And we'll definitely, I'm gonna definitely get back in there. You guys want to connect with him, make sure you connect with him. If you local, even if you far, get in contact with David. He'll help you get you right. So a couple of announcements on the board. BGG, we got some things going on. We got some things coming up. August the 13th, we have our boot camp, leadership boot camp. August 13th.
Switch that.
20th. It's the 21st. My bad.
Yeah.
The 21st. August 21st out in Riverside for the leadership. And then we have our women's summit coming up, our women empowerment summit in September. So ladies, let's get us ready for September. We're gonna have a save date coming out real soon. So you guys get ready for that. And then we also have our green book. We have our green book that's out now, where you can get where we want to go ahead and promote people's businesses, where we have prices from 50, 75 to 100, depending on what size you want to do your promoting, for people to know your business is out there. So we want to give people the opportunity to share your business, so people can get to know who's out here in the IE and all of that and all over. So we want to go ahead and get some people out there. So you guys, if you want to link up and get a advertisement, then connect with me, connect with Rob. We got you.
Today is the last day, because we got to get the artwork.
Today is the last day.
And the benefit of it is you get a chance to ride all month long, and we're going to shout you out 3 or 4 times a week, and we're going to talk about your business all month long. For for $50, you ain't gonna get that nowhere. 75, 100, and of course, the higher it goes up. If it's $100, you're gonna be shouted out first every time, right? I'm gonna get stupid with it. Okay, we want to make sure that you're getting your money's worth, and because a lot of other places is one and done. So this is live activity. Okay, but you're going to also be in the document. So the document will go out. It's going to be out not only on our site, but we're going to send it out. We'll put it in our Facebook group as well, so people can get your stuff. And then also, if you have a deal of the day, Tuesday is a way. Put that out there. Tuesday, come on our site, put it up. So just like you, Dave, if you got a special or something you want to run for a certain week, hey, I'm doing 10% off or blah blah blah, whatever. Put it up on Tuesday. We'll prove it and rock with it, and we will come live and spit on it let people know about it. Hey, we got a dealer today, Tuesday, and this, this is IE Legends is rocking this and that and the other. So there's no, just do that. There's no charge for that. Okay, just put it up there, man, so people know. And if you don't do it, guess what? Whose fault is it?
Right.
That part.
Right.
That part.
Yeah.
So
there is a question in the chat. David, do you offer virtual training?
I would. I don't tend to, because I feel like personal training is personal. So it's like I really don't know what your body is like, if I don't know, if I can't see you or something like that, I really can't tell from a distance. But if it was like a situation where I could get somebody to come in and do the evaluation, after the evaluation we could come up with a plan and then we could rock from there. But then it would have to be a lot of weighing in, and then I would have to do a lot of checks and stuff like that. But it can be done. It can be accomplished.
Boom.
Okay.
Anything's possible.
Anything possible.
Make it happen. So make sure you whoever that is that commented, make sure you contact David so you can go ahead and get that set up so he can help you with whatever training you need.
Yeah.
I like his honesty too. He gave it to you. Where, he ain't just gonna say yes, right? Typical salesman. Oh yeah, I could do that.
Right.
Nope, not that guy.
Right. If it ain't it, I'll let you know.
Yep. Yeah. So David, we'll be in touch, my guy. We appreciate you. And I'm getting back in the gym like real soon.
Yeah.
In the next few weeks. I'm getting in.
Let's make it a group.
We can make it a group. We'll make it a group, but I'm not getting there at 5 o'clock in the morning. I just want y'all to know that. So I'm not there yet. Let me get my life right.
Yeah.
Honesty, right?
All right.
All right, you guys. So BGG, we appreciate y'all once again. Make sure you guys subscribe. You guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you guys can get all the notifications. Follow, and we will be in touch. BGG.
Also, real
quick,
these if you miss them, they're on our YouTube channel. So go to our YouTube channel. You can watch these over if you miss them. Okay, go in there and you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you got them all the time. Okay.
That's
all right.
All right, you guys. BGG.
Let's go.
All right.
We out.
Right. Peace.